Welcome, patrons and travelers. Welcome to the Othmerweizen Tavern stream. It's Tuesday. Thank you all for joining us today. For people who've been watching, apologize about our episode 3 there. We had some technical problems. And then, Ben did a lovely intro for it. It's up on YouTube now. Yeah. Can watch it. It did cut a few scenes out, but it's alright. It was just these guys fooling around in town. Meeting Helmut, partying with Vincent, and then it got all the compound information, or compound induction ceremony.
I couldn't remember, was it only Kane that threw up, or did someone else throw up?
Oh, I threw up.
Yeah, they both threw up, but Kane was the one who failed a little bit more than he should have, and he, you took another one, and that one was good. You built up a tolerance.
Use it.
For those who are new joining us, this is just a couple of buddies getting together and playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition in a homebrew setting called Caljournia. We're by no means professionals. We're just sitting here to have fun. Maybe we'll be professionals at the end of the stream, or if you guys survive.
After this stream specifically.
After this one.
Can I get proficiency in being a professional, please?
We can work on it. We can work on it for sure.
Gonna have to spend a few sessions.
Yeah, exactly.
Some life training.
For the music for tonight's game is run through, for every game that I'll be using for the foreseeable future will be through Sirenscape. Excellent program. Download for free. Nice little packages on it. And then you can subscribe and get it even more packages that has awesome songs on it. You guys all did your health there. We did the housekeeping rules.
We.
All right, so I guess I'll do a quick little recap. So our adventurers have now been inducted into the Quiver. It is an adventuring guild that is pretty much the protectors of Aberth. Aberth is a continent that was founded by adventurers. They're all inducted, had a nice little speech. You guys are all about to begin your training, but before then, Vincent wanted you guys to go speak with the Oracle about something Graf had seen prior in one of the previous adventures walking down by Palms, or the Bay of Palms. And forgive me, I'm a little off today. Right, so I shouldn't even have said that, but here we go, boys. Okay. So where we last left off, the adventurers were underneath the Quiver, the Fortress of the Quiver. They went through an oak tree that Vincent knew the right arcane check to get them in. They went through the basement. They got to a point where Vincent had to leave them for a moment, just for a moment. But Zook was able to overhear a conversation that was taking place between an elderly man as well as a female voice. Lo and behold, he listened to a little bit of that conversation, and I believe that's where our stream cut off. So we'll just bring it on in, and that's everything. I think I meant to hit all the high notes.
Yeah.
Wee!
Let's do it.
Dude, I got so much HP now.
Okay. More things to take from you, my friend. Okay.
Oh, music this time.
Yes, we have music this time. My tablet is actually working.
Do.
Okay, I digress. Patrons who are watching, get ready for another adventure of Caljournia. So, you guys are in the subterranean tunnels below the Arrowhead Island. That is, you get the sense that you're kind of somewhere underneath the Fortress of the Quiver. It was dark, walking through these stone corridors that were turning left and right with different pathways to go. Vincent led you to this room just before entering in to talk to the Oracle. Once you enter into this, and when you were entering into the room, you noticed that there was a blue kind of hue to the room. It looks like constellations are on the ceilings of these bright little blue lights that kind of look like stars that are embedded into the stone. In the center of the room, there is a 20 by 20 kind of cylinder well that kind of sticks out of the ground about 3 feet up. with intricate design in the stonework that looks like as if no tools were used to carve it. It just looks very smooth, and just all these different almost like vines kind of going through it. And there on the well itself you can see these little blue stars that kind of align it. Looking at the surface of this well, I guess you'd call it, looks like glass, almost a reflective surface, very smooth. Standing in the room, you guys came across an elderly man in these bluish, sort of ratty robes. Let me pull him up here. A very interesting looking fellow, since he has a long beard and long gray hair. It's all white, except it's only half on his face. The other half is completely shaved, bald, no eyebrows. Similar to Raquel's, no eyebrows. He's fairly tall. He's ranging probably about 6 feet, a little bit over. Palish skin, a long nose to him, big nostrils. And once you look at him, you can see that his eyes look like tiny storms in his irises. Standing across from the well is the Lady Gracie, who was having the conversation with him. Lady Gracie is a petite human. She has blonde hair, 2 bangs that kind of come down into the front, very small, almost like a porcelain-like face. She is wearing a red dress, very noblesque, I guess you'd call it, or fancy, with gold trim on it. There is a cup link that comes that is a small red ruby that sits on the just above her chest. That is gold, with 2 little green gems beside it. You can see on her one ear, with her hair blonde pulled up into a ponytail, you can see one earring that's on her earring that hangs pretty low to shoulder length. Her eyes one is like crystal blue, and the other is very yellowish, like almost wolf type. So as you guys enter in, you see these 2 standing there and stop. They halt conversation. And the Oracle turns, seeing Vincent come in with Vincent's pups. And he turns to Graf. Ah, yes, you are the one they call Graf.
That it is.
How do you feel this evening?
Feel not too bad. How do you feel?
Yet to be determined. We have much to discuss. Vincent tells me not 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I guess, to be accurate, you saw something in the skies. Vincent pipes up, yes, that we saw was the blankets. Enough, Vincent, I need to hear from the inexperienced. Graf, can you recall exactly what you saw and what you were doing beforehand?
I was just sitting there, keeping watch, because I assumed Vincent was keeping an eye on all this, taking notes, and I thought maybe Vincent eventually fell asleep, so I woke him up by cocking my crossbow and pointing
Not
this at
wanting to draw attention.
Exactly.
Correct? Ah, yes.
And saw these floating, almost like blankets in the sky. Wasn't going exactly towards the city, but kind of in the same direction. I've never seen anything like it.
Ah, yes. How did you feel when you saw these? Were you scared, curious, anger?
I wasn't scared. I was more curious than anything. I don't know much about this world, and I've never seen anything like that. And I guess neither is Vincent.
The Oracle, stroking his half beard with this, you can see that he has pretty long fingernails, not properly kept. but starts combing through half of his beard. He looks at Vincent. Vincent, is what Graf says correct? Have you seen any of these creatures before? Vincent's, I've seen lots, but nothing like that. I believe what you've seen are something called moon calves. How many were in the skies?
I believe there were 3.
Vincent kind of nods in agreement, and you see the Oracle kind of stop Vincent from whatever he's doing. He's like, I need to hear it from him. The moon calves are a rare sight to see. Most people believe that they are a bad omen of things to come. Some believe that once this is seen, some societies will fall. As in, the omen of themselves brings great death. They are vile creatures. Their domains lie in darkness, evil, knowledge, and they travel. They are uncaring and unhearing. So, no one really knows if they could be controlled or worshipped. People of astrology, and he kind of points to the ceiling with the lights kind of glowing, and as you look, they kind of shift a little bit. I'd like you to just make a wisdom saving throw for me at the moment.
That's going to be pretty low. 9.
9. You can see in his eyes that the like little storms that are brewing, kind of like you see little cracks of lightning and like arcane energy, and he kind of just pierces you. You're not worried, but you feel like something's prying into you, like trying to gather deeper information. He walks kind of over to the well, and you see him dip his one finger into it, and it looks like it is just a smooth, flat, reflective surface. And as he touches it, ripples just. Changing landscapes happen. You can see there is the Bay of Palms where you guys were. You see Pious Woods. Here, yes. And he kind of taps it again and kind of zooms in onto the Pious Woods. Quickly, the ripple of the forest, the birch, and the multicolors that you guys were there, you can tell that it's looking at which season when you guys were there.
Okay.
Zooms in closer to the lake, to a sphere, or not a sphere, a cylinder-like building that resides in the middle of the lake. He waves his hand over it really quick, ripples again. In the well, or in the waterish thing, it settles a bit, and then there is a glowing shard, like a crystal, that's very large. Have you seen something like this before?
What color is it? It's just
Glowing pinkish and red.
pinkish and red. I might have, but I haven't seen many things like that.
Maybe not in the physical form, but has someone shown you this?
I can't really recall, but there...
All of you are there, by the way.
Oh, yes. Someone has shown us this.
Ah, yes. The one they refer to as Cain.
Yes. A fellow named Taffin. No, sorry. Taffin. No, that's not the name. Egon. Or Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Yeah. Those are the two names.
As you say that, you kind of look at the water and it ripples a bit, like without him going anywhere near it this time. What did this gentleman look like? Or being look like?
He was off-putting, hard to form words around what he looked like. He had an hourglass staff. He seemed from the future.
Interesting.
He talked in scattery phrases, from the past, from the future, from the
Spoken
present.
with a broken mind.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, yes. Time travel can do that to one's
Right. Time travel.
mental physique.
He did mention something about the past and the potential futures and gaining power. That not him gaining power, but
What brought this man to you, or this being to you?
you want to fill him in, Graf, or
That's when we were
on
searching for Talfa,
yes,
the cartographer.
a cartographer that went missing in the woods, the
On Pious Lake.
Pious Woods.
The Lady Gracie speaks up for a second. Did you touch anything?
No.
I did.
What?
There was a gem in the wall, and
That's right.
I remember touching it and then having these visions.
That's right. That's when we met. This
Have you had
Artificer
more of these
or
visions?
Egon.
Shh. Lady Gracie, I will do the question.
Not recently.
You have not had any visions of peril or doom or...
I have had a vision of doom and peril.
Recently?
I don't remember how recently. I try not to dwell on things like that too much. I try to focus more on the life I'm living right now. But I remember touching that gem,
Oh.
and that's when the wall opened up.
It was them, I'm telling you. It's enough, Lady Gracie. Your impatience
Well,
impedes you.
he wasn't with us, so
This
can't
is all
blame
so
him.
new to me. Did you say time travel?
Yeah, so Lady Gracie gets a little kind of impatient and speaks out of her turn. He asks if you were shown anything else by this individual.
We didn't actually see the crystal. It was almost an image of it that was not there.
That makes sense.
I saw. I already said that.
You saw a...
I saw what looked like almost buildings on their side in the sky, and dragons. It's a little blurry, but
We also
He speaks of the Skyfire Wars. Shh, Lady Gracie, I do not want to step out of my...
what is all this about? You've been asking me questions, and I have had nothing in return.
Ask any questions you may have. And what this is about, we are trying to find out ourselves.
Interesting.
What are these cloud thingies?
You mentioned time travel.
Someone
What-
is...
One question at a time, everyone.
Very fixated.
I appreciate that, King. I like to have order, even though I can see forward and back. We...
Does this guy resemble Egon or Balthazar?
No. This guy is a lot taller,
Just curious.
more
Just
sca-
'cause-
He looks frail, but there is this... just an arcane aura
Right.
to him.
A lot more
He
stable
goes...
than Egon.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Purple robes and big bags.
He goes into just kind of telling that he's gifted in the divination magic,
Right.
so he can see glimpses and prophecies.
Mm-hmm.
And for the oracles themselves, they only last so long before they transfer over or hand the power over to someone else. A little information that you heard before coming in, you heard the oracle say to Gracie that soon it's her time to take over as the oracle. What this is about is for the last 10 years or so, I've been having visions of places of power where our great civilizations are built upon and some of our greatest alliances are kept. That
This is-
depend on these places of power not losing its
This is
power.
sounding very familiar to what Egon or Balthazar, whichever you want to call him, was talking about. This is
Indeed,
He
indeed.
was worried about these places of power.
Dwindling, correct.
Right. Do you know who this person is? Egon or Balthazar?
I have heard the name Balthazar in great tales from long, long ago. Tomes that have been forgotten and sealed away. Of a time before the Skyfire Wars.
Why did Graf be able to open that door?
That is what we are here to find out.
Was it just Graf, or was it just anyone?
I am not sure if it was timing or if this Balthazar Egon fellow activated something to draw you guys into it, and he did
I
something.
assure you there was
But
nothing that drew us in.
for a while, we've been searching for a cure or a source of energy to repower these places of power that are dwindling.
They are currently blue.
What you hear here in this room cannot be said to anybody else.
Oh shit!
Vincent,
The old
like
power of the
Vincent's kind of
world.
like ahem, like
Oh,
pays
sorry.
attention.
Never straight as
Little pat.
That does seem fair. This does seem a little over our...
Extreme.
This is the
we
only
are
reason
only
we are talking
pups.
to you, because you are the first ones to see the images of a possible suitable replacement for the power to recharge.
Oh, the crystals. They were referring
Indeed, Kane.
to.
Up until this time, even scrying spells cannot find these sources of power. But 6 months ago, some of our scryers and myself, and reports from other places, have started to see glimpses of where these crystals are held.
Not good places, I'm assuming.
Some of them are far into the vasts. Others are in forgotten keeps or kingdoms.
So is it possible there's one still at Pious Lake?
We do not believe it is located there, but the shield, the source of arcane energy blocking our scrying abilities was disabled with whatever you have done.
Well,
So with our reports, there's been 2 locations that we know of so far. We just do not know if this shield just broke over Aberth, or if it has broken over the whole continent of Calgeria.
perhaps it's worthwhile to send some of your magic users and whatnot to check out Pious Lake. Upon leaving this Egon or Balthazar, I'm not sure intentionally or just a feature of the ruins or the construct of the room that we were in as a failsafe, it did collapse. I'm not sure if the room itself is destroyed.
We are aware.
Okay. Because there was some...
Whatever structure is there has now been submerged by the Pious Lake.
Can you read memories from people?
I can.
Have you already? Or is that something we have to allow you to do?
I think he has.
He kind of looks over, a grin goes up across the shaved side of his face. I apologize for intruding, but I needed to make sure that this was just
Then why ask
someone
us
hasn't,
about Egon or Balthazar if you already knew?
for truth
Fair enough.
and honesty.
That's... Alright. Makes sense.
And to make sure he didn't do that. To make sure your memories were not modified. I needed to see if
enough.
something was
Who would
My
modify
little
our memories?
enemies of Aberth.
You should prod Zux.
How old
In the
is-
last 5 years,
Look
Aberth
at
has
the
been a
debt.
safe place to travel.
He's just rolling around.
Many come here from other provinces just to get away from the troubles of wandering monsters and bandits and cultists and other vile creatures that lay out in Calgeria. But in the last 5 years, slowly, Aberth is becoming a little unsafe. As you can tell with going to find bandits that were either incredibly ballsy or were paid the right amount to come onto this province.
Was that close? Would we have known if that was close to a border or something?
Where you guys were? No.
No.
None of the
So
places I've been. You guys have been pretty close to Aberth and
So
the capital.
Aberth is pretty central.
Aberth is
the capital. Or
Yeah,
the city.
the city of Aberth is the
That's also
capital of
the
Aberth.
top.
So
Yeah,
there's
right.
little hamlets and villages.
It's kind
Your
of like
guys,
Quebec City is the capital.
yeah, exactly.
Why'd you do this?
Oh, it's just metagame.
Oh,
Just saying I'm
okay,
out
okay.
of character.
Do we know about the Skyfire War? Okay, cool. I didn't want to be
Yeah.
repetitive.
Oh,
Anything about the Skyfire Wars has only Great Elders or Arcane people know about it. How he just mentioned, the tomes have all been sealed even before the Skyfire Wars, so nobody really knows exactly what happened. The Skyfire Wars are wrapped in rumors and shrouded in mystery, and it's hard to dissect exactly what was happening during those times.
I want to know about that.
It may drive your mind insane.
Oh, right.
Still want to know. Doubly want to know about that.
Maybe I'm gonna ask about the elephant in the room, but what are these cloud calves or calf? cloud-
Mooncalves.
I apologize. You make
mean
them
the
seem
mooncalf
like they're
in
some
They're
evil and
What are they?
rare. Are
They
they monsters? Are they?
Dragons?
no, they are intelligent flying monstrosities.
How big are they?
They vary in size.
These ones were, from what I could tell, they were big.
Like elder dragon size?
Similar to that size, yes.
Have you seen an elder dragon?
No, but you can only imagine they're huge.
They are,
What is an
yes,
elder dragon?
intelligent flying monstrosities that prefer high, solitary places and is often seen as an omen of ill fortune.
Oh my! Do you have a book about this? Is there like a library? They kind of in like a.
The Arcane Academy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's
Moon
just over
calves
there.
would not be. Moon calves would only be in the restricted section.
Oh.
How can we get in the restricted section?
I don't know why you guys want to chase after this. This
No,
seems
I don't.
way above.
I don't.
what we're
I'm just
capable
curious
of.
about these.
We
Something
have-
I've never heard about before. Graf.
We have sent Griffin Riders out to scout, and we have not been able to see them since we've been reported that they've been in the province. But Vincent and yourself says it didn't fly towards the city, it flew north.
Mhm.
So they must be quite destructive then.
There's no reports of them attacking. They just
In history. Sorry?
observe. There's a possibility they may have been, but they are entities in themselves. They are tools of the strange, otherworldly beings known as the moon gods. They do not interfere, they just observe from the high skies.
Jesus.
Yes, they are.
Steer clear. All right. No.
There has been no known wars with them. There are times we have heard of cults that follow them, but nothing is ever heard from them again.
Do you
They believe heavily in astrology.
know what to, bombard you to death with this
This is why you are here.
moon calf? But do you know what they look like? Describe. Like, could you describe their features to us? My interest is very peaked.
They have a
No
very
idea.
large wingspan, and probably the distance they were from you, you may not have been able to see, but they do have tentacles. They are like the aquatic animal of a squid of some sort, but they have large beaks in the front.
God dang.
That is pretty much all we've heard of them. No one has been able to bring
All right.
one down or get a closer look to it. But mass
Drawn
tentacles,
up for
large
that.
wings, and a very sharp beak.
Clear.
No eyes. That's known.
Now, what is really weird is you've seen those moon calves before we went and seen Egon or Balthazar by chance.
That is not
Coincidence.
correct.
No.
From the
Have we
reports
seen them on
I've
the way
had.
back?
No.
I thought you
Second
seen
We
them.
saw them on our adventure to the bandits, to the Bay of Palms.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was no.
Yeah.
Okay, good rectify. Okay, so it was about a month after then.
Vincent
Yeah.
takes great notes.
No, perfect. Yes, I know.
So,
It
Smiley
has been
faces.
6 months since your events in Pious Lake.
Right. That's 6 months. Holy shit.
It's impressive.
perhaps we should go back to Pious Lake.
there's ruins, there would be nothing for us to
We
get
have
there.
All
sent-
it is underwater.
What do you want
Yeah,
with
exactly.
us?
There must be some type of breathing.
I've gotten what I need now. We will speak again.
I don't think
After
we're
your
going
training.
back in there, though. The thing crumbled down. Sorry. Continue, sorry.
I don't plan going back there.
Me neither. That place creeped the shit out of me.
We have sent some of our higher ends there. But in months they've come back with nothing. Some have gone to the waters and just found ruins of this structure that you
That's
originally
how
reported.
we left it, yeah.
So what are we to do then now?
Did you-
This new information.
Did anyone find a canoe?
Veronica, yes, had some canoes there, I believe.
An extra canoe that might have been around the ruins.
Shut up, Graf.
I am unsure.
That's not.
Quizzical look.
It's not, I guess.
A little lightning. Little arcane sparks in the
Oh, jeez.
gentleman's eyes.
We're getting right down to the nitty gritty now. Graf.
He's not enforcing, it just looks like he's trying to scry himself
Mhm.
on something.
What?
Lady Gracie kind of speaks up again. They have told us nothing that we already knew. Why are we even wasting our time with these people?
I still feel bad about that canoe.
Vincent actually pipes up, my Lady Gracie, and she kind of bows and she just shakes her head. I can vouch for these adventurers that they mean well. They're just new and are still getting their legs beneath them. The Oracle wanted to hear firsthand from the person who saw it first, and I was just obeying orders. I can vouch for them that they will keep this to themselves and not spread panic in Aberth.
The world's gonna end!
What? Quick last question.
Yes.
What happens if all the power depletes before recharging it?
My assumption is magic comes to an end.
Arcane ability is still a gift given to the select few.
So
These places of power seem to give gifts to people that may not be adept to the arcane ways, but every place of power is different.
right.
Some give the gift of heat and fire, others give the gift of water and wind, some give arcane, some even grant weaponry.
So something that we don't readily want to lose in the world.
It has not happened yet, and my colleagues and others are concerned, but we fear that when one place of power runs out, those people will look to seek another place of power.
Mass pandemonium.
Yes, so
War.
war. And Calgernia has had battles, but all-out continental war is nothing we'd like to see. Some provinces have already become secluded and keeping to themselves and their own methods on ways to repower their places.
What would you like us to do now?
I have an idea, but I must speak with Lady Gracie alone about this. There is
We're like secret agents now, guys.
There is lots that is going on in Aberth that we need to take care of first, but
Yeah,
we will
thievery
call-
is a big problem.
call upon you. Vincent kind of actually gives you like a nudge, like,
No.
the Oracle looks at Vincent and says, "This is all I was needing from them. When I summon them again, please bring them here. We need to make some preparations for some other things first, but after your trials, we shall talk."
If there's anything I could ever help with, just let me know. I'm more than happy.
That is good. That is good. Enthusiasm is a good gift.
One last dumb question.
There's no dumb questions, Zook, only dumb answers.
So now that I've learned that time travel is a thing, why hasn't somebody just time traveled back to before Pious Lake collapsed and gone to look at the crystals? Do we not know of anybody that can readily time travel?
Time travel is a dangerous arcane art to perfect. There has been records of mages trying to do time travel, and it has broken their minds. And they have never been heard from again, or they have caused great disasters. Some of the vasts to the west have been caused by these arcane artists that have fallen or failed.
Do not mess with.
Even myself, I would not ever attempt such wild arcane magic.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
I would like to, I'm assuming we'll take our leave. I would like to bow and say, strength for the weak, justice for the fallen, and honor through action.
See Lady Grace, you just go,
Excellent.
The Oracle does smile and give a bow. Vincent is actually impressed that you said that. And he's
I'm also gonna bow.
Yeah.
But
guys all bow, and then Vincent kind of turns. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna bow, but as I bow, little Tim's gonna come up, run on my head, and do a little bow as well.
With the bow still attached
Yeah,
there.
still attached with the bow
Oracle's
tie.
like, humor.
Go back to you.
Humor is a good medicine. Now go. I believe you can still have a night of celebration ahead of you. And I believe your training starts in a day.
So much information.
Yeah, party mood has been killed, I believe.
Yeah, you guys are free now to leave. Vincent will lead you back out of the corridors.
Thankfully.
Yeah, you kind of.
That was my next
I
question.
mean, I know where I'm going.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
you rolled a
Yeah.
survival check, so you know kind of your ways in and out about the town. All right. So you guys make your way out through these corridors that Ben left. The blue hue to the room is kind of left as you walk by. It goes darker. Vincent lights a torch to lead you guys the rest of the way. You come out of the oak tree. Pardon me. And into the city.
It's night.
It is night. It is probably at 7.
When we're-
You're looking at about 11 o'clock, almost midnight.
When we're leaving the oak tree, is
Yeah.
there a certain way that Vincent opens it? And can I watch him do it?
Certainly, roll a perception check.
Ooh, dirty.
Natural one.
Oh.
Natural 1. You see him sketch something in the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Almost looks like a sort of similar to the quiver, like he does a circle and
Yeah.
then it opens. He walks out, and once you get out, you can see him give a little head nod
Mm-hmm.
to someone up in the tree, and
Oh.
then someone like looks down, gives a head nod, and you guys are out into the city.
No one say anything about what happened
Yeah.
until we know we are.
I'm still not
Alone.
even sure what totally happened.
Let's probably leave it that way.
You guys can
what
fill.
would you-
I think you actually have filled Zook in this, but
Yeah, we would have talked about it, yeah.
Would you like to go back to the harness? I have a bottle waiting for us. Maybe a toast before the.
Vincent, are
yes.
are the provisions at the compounds kind of readily available at all times? Like,
Being this late an hour, it would be a special call that you would have to make. But if there's something you need, yes, I can grab it for you.
no, I should be able to grab it later. It's nothing too important.
All right. Okay. Celebrate tonight, boys, pups.
You're coming out drinking with us, Vincent.
No, I have other matters to attend to.
Where is your friend?
And he kind of, you see him after he says that, he kind of looks over at the arcane tower, and then he looks back at you guys.
Do you need assistance?
No, this is above your trading and pay grade. Plus, you have training in the next day for the
Did
next
you say
week.
we have a pay grade?
Didn't you know, Vincent? We're secret agents now.
Secret agents do not say aloud that they are secret agents.
Yeah, you're right. We're not very good. We're still new to it.
Speak for yourself.
I will not lie that I did not want to bring you down there to the Oracle, because I knew he would want to pry information out of you like that.
It's quite fascinating, actually. Other than I'm scared to death of these things, but
Do not worry about the mooncaps. They travel.
yeah, whatever.
Once they are seen, they are rarely seen again. I haven't seen one ever
Fair enough.
until the one we just saw.
Boy, would I like to harvest one of those.
It is. Vincent just actually. Zuck, I like to see that you're taking a hold of your class. But, yes, in the
let's
morning,
go, we'll have some drinks.
the night is for you guys. Have fun. But I will say that the training will be very vigorous. There will be no downtime. You will be training constantly.
Perfect.
Well,
What time do we start?
I look forward to it.
When your eyes open. In the morning.
Never let your eyes
All right.
close, boys.
To the harness.
all right, let's
All
go.
right.
Light up my pipe as we're walking to the harness.
All right. So, you guys make your way off the Arrowhead Island, across the long bridge, head up north, and then you see the large building that is supported by 4 legs kind of sticking out across the Vanilla River that kind of runs through. You see it is the 3-story building of the dark oak that goes across with the blue tiled roof. Roof. You can see a balcony that goes around on the first floor. There's another kind of balconies out of the other floors going up. The top floor is just a few windows and a peaked roof. You walk up the ramp that has the boards kind of going across to kind of for your footing as you enter in. Yes, the place is actually filled. Filled with just normal townsfolk. But you do catch a few glimpses of people that look like they could be in the adventure.
Do we see anyone from the Rocks Soccer?
Rocksockers? No, you do not.
Or the Danger?
No, not at this moment.
Okay, perfect. Well, we head over.
Is there any-
Is the spot that we drank at before taken?
The L-shaped bar. Yes, there. Oh, here I'm going to.
Bastards.
Yes, there are. It looks like it is actually one man standing there with a mustache. Just kind of stops there, all black, a black hair that's parted in the middle. You can see a leather apron on him with a blue shirt on underneath. He has his mitts kind of sitting up on the bar. There is a portly fellow sitting beside him that has blonde, curly, scraggly kind of hair. He's missing one of his teeth. He has kind of a little pimple on his big chubby cheeks, and he is wearing a greenish sort of just kind of almost like not a burlap sack, but just kind of a sack, kind of like clothing. You get the sense that one of them might be a smith and the other one might be a farmer of some sorts.
God, would you politely go up to them and ask them if they would mind moving? It's kind of a spot. We're making it a thing.
Oh, yes.
A thing, yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We're
One of
gonna have a
those.
booth.
Well, I don't see why I couldn't.
Perfect.
Is there any like spots really close to us?
Oh yeah, there's a table open off to
Yeah,
the
let's-
side.
It's
And once again, once you walk in here, it is the panels to the floor kind of creak as you walk across. There is that little square opening area with the little railing across it that leads down to the river below. And circular tables, majority of them filled, but you can pick up 3 or 4 that are emptied. You can see some tables out on the balcony too that are emptied, but there's people all around. Kind of seems to be a cheery mood. The city, actually, when you're up kind of at this level and you're kind of looking around, the city's well lit tonight. You can see that there is a bright, not really a bonfire going on, but like the braziers are shining very bright, almost like not a orange flame, but like a white or very, very yellowish kind of glow coming from the 4 corners of the compound. The sky air is cool breeze. A few clouds in the sky, but once again, just a blanket of stars and beautiful constellation. But then into the tavern, you see there, you can see Mech and his little flying little plates flying around and dropping stuff off. You can see him talking with the smith and like handing out drinks.
I walk up to the 2 gentlemen in our spot.
Yep, you're just sitting there drinking beers.
like that.
And then he made me make him a sword. And I didn't want to make a sword today, but then I made the sword.
Pretend we don't know what how things goes wrong. We just walk and sit down somewhere else.
So there's still open seats beside them, right?
Yeah, kind of further down at the other end of the bar, but the L shape where you guys, Vincent and Helmut, sat there, occupied.
Huh. Oh, hello, gents. How's your night?
Oh, boy. Oh, got a little close to the flame, did you, boy?
Ah, yes. I had the Alzner piss the last time I was here. Fantastic drink.
God, gee.
Asler's piss.
Oh, God's blessing. Jeez, God's blessing. That's your stomach must be made of lead.
It will be soon.
The first time it wasn't. The second time, though.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's
Actually, right where you're sitting, I puked all right there. My friend puked right there.
Kind of looks around.
Right there.
No evidence of any vomit or anything.
Oh, sight to behold.
Oh, okay.
All over his boots and everything.
So, you want to slap on the back or something? Or?
No, he has a bottle. Would you like to have a drink with me?
The chubbier kind of guy's like, I'd love to have a drink of that. That would be just splendid for today. Just hot on the fields. The bigger guy with the black part of hair, like, I do none of that, please. None. But yeah, pull up a seat there. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I pull up a seat and sit beside them and call Mech over.
All right. Mech kind of comes up.
Just
Greetings once again.
May I have my friend's bottle of Asler's piss, please? A drink for me and my friend.
It is held for Kane. You are not Kane.
Oh, Kane said it was okay. He's right over there. See, stalking awkwardly in the shadows.
The wings kind of
I'm like,
comes up a few feet higher above the bar and like glances over, staring at you. Is what your friend says is true, Kane?
oh, hi, Mech.
Greetings.
I don't know. What did my friend say?
He says he wants to drink all your booze.
No, it's not okay.
Ha! I kid. He just wants to have some drinks with his new friends here at the bar.
That would be okay.
So you see the round little globe that is Mech with his little arms that stick out. His one eye that kind of gyrates and goes around. Goes in the back of his head, flies down behind the bar, goes into his little cubbyhole, comes back up, and you can see not so much the fire anymore now. It looks like it's kind of settled a bit since it's been open.
Oh no.
Sets it down.
Shake.
Puts it down.
Could you shake that? See if the fire comes back?
Shaking a bottle of Azer's piss is strongly not a good idea.
Oh! Okay, don't do that.
Don't do that, no. Especially not in here,
Could
please.
you pour us
Is it-
three a drink as well?
Certainly. Hits the bottle, it spins up over his hand. It's like fills up like 6 glasses.
Yes.
Is it
Pick up my squatty glass.
if shaken, Mac?
There has been incidents.
Interesting.
How much of the bottles left now that we've had?
It's
probably
still good. You've had just
Still
a
quite
few
a bit.
shots of it. Still above the label.
Perfect.
Still got a
If
fucking.
shots.
we're almost done, I want to get another
Yep.
bottle.
All right. If you guys are gonna do a shot,
Yeah.
roll a Constitution check.
This
one
again.
Actually, it's been only 24 hours, so you can do this with advantage.
I don't want to do it. I want to put it in a vial.
Okay.
Dude, it's
I want a
explosive.
perception.
All right. Are you doing it sneaky or are you doing it right out in the open?
I'm just doing it right out in the
Okay.
open.
No, that goes in your belly.
But it explodes. And
Put it in your
You can
belly.
see as he's holding it, like Tim comes out of his
If
pocket.
you want, if you want,
Back into the bag.
if you want your own Azer's piss, you can buy your own bottle. This is for drinking. This is a drinking celebratory.
perhaps I could just give you some coin for some?
Okay, 2 gold.
No. No. Fine. I'll just down it.
Yes.
Constitution saving
We'll-
throws
we'll
with
down it.
advantage.
Oh my. Okay, this is never gonna be good.
Never want to drink
with
this.
advantage.
With advantage, though. You get to
Oh,
roll.
right,
thank
sorry.
God.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
there you go. She's growing on me.
Scroll down.
16.
All right.
19.
All right.
20. I'm good.
Yeah.
First roll was a 4, though.
Yeah, but 2.
9?
9. Oof.
The guys who
That's
took
with
it like a
advantage?
champ last time.
Tom-
Roll the 6.
Tummy's a little hurting. Rumbles a little bit.
I caught him right on the back.
All right.
no.
Yeah, that's enough to dislodge a little bit of bile that comes out of your mouth.
How'd the other guy?
It just dribbles over. Oh, yeah, I didn't even roll for them.
Oh, the only one guy.
Only the one guy, yeah, that's right. The other guy is smart enough not to know, so there's still a shot glass sitting out there because Mech poured 6. The other guy immediately starts vomiting. You see him run. The chubby guy in the blonde hair just runs, like, gets over to the railing, just like falls into the water. You can hear it underneath. I'm good. I'm good. goes over.
Is that the blacksmith or the fireman?
The
That's
farmer
a
guy.
farmer
The
guy.
farmer guy. When he's a little bit more portly and
So he's out
stout.
of his seat.
He's out of his seat.
All right.
He ran over.
Zuck, you can have that one. You can put it in.
The other guy's sitting there. He's
I was stealing
just
it.
laughing, hollering. His cheeks are getting quite red, and he's just laughing. A little tear goes down the side of his face, and he's just like, "That's a good joke around here."
Another?
No, I'm not. You hear? And he slides it over. I agree.
Yeah,
Thank you very
that
much.
one's for Zuck. But
He'll actually, because you offered to give him a shot, he'll slap down you see him slap down some money for a mug of ale for you.
thank you very much.
Oh no!
And
Thank you. That made my name.
What's your name?
Allard.
Allard.
Allard Stronghammer.
And do you seem to be a blacksmith?
Nothing gets past you.
No.
Or yes, I just walk down at the singing hammer.
Allard, what was it? Allard
Allard Stronghammer.
Stronghammer.
From a long line of Stronghammers.
What's your speciality in blacksmithing?
Oh, please say
Anything?
hammers.
Hammers? Nothing gets past Freaky Brow there, yeah.
Oh, Raquel, my apologies.
Oh, Allard, nice to meet you. You
Oh, sorry.
shake his hand, and it's
Kane.
like a firm grip. Like this guy can
Kane.
handle his own.
If
Kane,
you
nice
didn't
to meet
already
you.
know.
Well, I do now. This
Zuck.
is Zuck. Nice to meet you, little fella. Sorry,
For the
I know.
handshake, then it's
Yeah.
like I see that his hand's gonna like.
Oh,
literally
it's like a
crush me
big
and just-
bear mitt coming down, and yeah.
Graph.
Graf, nice to. Oh, I like your attire. It looks very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Handcrafted yourself?
You betcha.
Oh,
Yeah. I like your hair.
thank you. I
like
do it. I do it myself.
Nice.
I keep it short. It doesn't burn in the forge.
It's the booze talking.
Yes. What are you gentlemen up to tonight?
We are just inductees to the
No
quiver.
shit.
To the quiver.
That is amazing.
Yes.
That is
You might see us in your shop.
Yes, I do supply some of the basic tools, but they have the true anvils there, and they are much more proficient in smithing than I don't use. I make a lot of farming equipment and some other stuff. Some
your
hammers,
utility.
though. Utilities,
sorry.
with, pretty much. But I've just made a sword today. I didn't want to, but I'm making one.
You don't like to, or you're not good at it?
It's hard to compete with the true anvils around here. They're quite
Farm tools.
farm tools.
Can you make me a small shovel,
A small
like hand size?
A trowel.
Yeah,
trowel, yes.
Totally. Yes, I have some in my shop. I'm closed for this evening, but in the morning, come see me if you like.
Where's your shop located?
My shop is just on the outskirts of the flowering market.
Awesome.
You'll have to get up early.
Yes, sir.
There's trainings tomorrow.
No,
I'm sure we'll have a break. Going with that.
You sure?
Potentially sometime.
Well, thank you very much for the ale.
Thank you for the good time. And he points over the guys. It's all like. Oh, by the way, you have
How is he
you
still
have
throwing
disadvantage on persuasion or intimidation checks. Pretty much anything charisma based.
I turned him back with the bottle of Azure Piss. Are we good for the night, or we want more?
I'm good. That was enough for me.
How many vials did I fill up in my shop?
1 ounce would probably fill up. You could probably do 1.5 vials, I think. If they're the small vials, yeah.
Can I take another shot for
Are we drinking like glycerin?
Basically.
Perfect.
As you ask that,
other-
Allard's kind of laughs to himself. I use that to clean rust off my tools.
Perfect.
Oh shit.
Is that back?
Yeah, Schmeck was like, beep, 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 registered, take back bottle.
What other exotic alcoholic beverages do you have at this abode, Mech?
Many.
Give me your next. I don't know. What price range are they in?
They vary.
Can you find me something that's worth maybe 4 gold?
4 gold. Interesting. I could give you the basilisk tongue.
That sounds interesting.
Sounds a little too interesting.
I mean, I've had enough with this. So.
All right, fetch me a bottle of Basilisk.
Basilisk tongue?
Yes.
Coming right up.
Yes. I slipped for.
Goes on me.
Now that we are continuing patrons,
Yes.
maybe a discount.
Discount.
3 gold.
Are you reaching beyond your means, Quiver?
No. I think that was fair.
I'll kick him.
Never asked for more than that is given.
Oh, yes.
Good to know.
Oh,
You can try
I apologize. 4 gold is perfectly fine. Shit. It's just rolling us.
Flies over, kind of goes further down the line of the bar. See him grab this bottle. When he brings it over and sets it down, it is a kind of there's a weird viscosity to it. It looks thick and almost grayish, and you can see what looks to be like little stones floating in it.
Oh, yes.
Slaps it down for you. Would you like me to put this in your deposit?
Yes. Both the Azure Piss as well again.
Will do.
Is there some money to be paid for this upkeep of my bottles?
Not yet. If it becomes a regular habit, yes.
It will be. Who wants some basilisk tongue?
Sure, why
My
not?
new friend Allard, would you like a sip of this?
No. The exotic beverages are
All right, suit yourself.
deadly to the
I pour
liver.
4 for my friends.
I don't. I'm.
No, I
I'm
pour
already-
4.
no.
Mac, you please pour 4.
Coming right up. Pours 4 in.
All right, let's do it.
Yes! Raquel, you first. You seem to be very well-natured in the stones.
Yes.
All right, this is your first
might
time
say.
drinking this stuff,
An
so
expert.
Constitution saving throw, guys.
Whoop, whoop.
While everyone's like downing their drink,
Okay.
I want to do the same thing. So I'm going to throw it at, like, look at Mac and throw it at him because I know he's going to be able to just like snag that and clean it up right away.
Okay.
I'm like...
I'm gonna try.
Can I
I'll do
just-
sleight of hand, I guess.
I want to see
If you want to do it sneaky, you can.
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
want to
see
do
it.
it so like I know Kane's gonna like get on my case. If
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like keep a watchful eye because I know they were kind of hesitant to being. Oh,
18,
yeah, you
18.
killed it.
18.
Just natural 18?
16. Natural 16, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no plus on that. Constitution.
And that's
You have no constitution roll, right?
10 sleight of hand.
Yeah, it's
10 sleight of hand?
Yeah, 18.
You throw it, roll a perception check, and then I need your save.
I see it.
Is that your save or is that your perception?
Perception is.
I'm also
18.
half doing it to see how Mech reacts. To see how quick.
All right, so you catch him about to do that.
I'm just about to take my sip. Graf?
Oh,
Are you stopping him from throwing, or is he? You gonna,
No, I let him throw it.
You
but
throw
I'm, like,
it. It
very
hits Mac.
disappointed.
The eye kind of goes around, and now it's red. Assault! 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 Assault!
It was an accident, Mech. It was an accident, Mech.
Not from my recollection. You threw it like an ass.
Well, you deserve that. And then I down my basilisk.
See a couple of these more.
No.
19. I don't want to do this.
Oh, you didn't have any?
I didn't have any.
Okay.
Zoc!
Fuck.
Come on!
You guys are. You're inebriated. You felt the urge. Like,
Come
you're
on,
integra-
buddy.
your words are slurred. You have disadvantage on anything
Zoc.
charisma based, except for intimidation.
You should die.
You feel like you guys just are holding on to consciousness. Like that's how strong the shit is.
Fucking right.
I'm just gonna.
You guys are ripped. You two are not. Mech.
Zoc, you gonna do that?
I am insulted, good sir.
I apologize. Is there anything I can do for you, Mech?
Yes.
Take the shot.
Pay me 1 gold piece, please,
Sure.
for cleaning and maintenance. I might rust.
I thought you were quicker than that, Mech, and I'll slide him 2 gold.
Grabs the gold, like, quick.
Yeah.
I am. I didn't think dicks were invited into the harness. You're a lucky inductee.
He's usually not like this.
I certainly hope not. I like you. Now, judgment has been cast.
You deserved.
I'm just gonna turn away and just continue on with my.
Oh my goodness.
You can see now that there is something with a propeller on the bottom, and there's like a plate on top of it. But as it's floating near you, you can see that the plate itself has like a very sharp edge to it, and it catches your eye because you like tinkering with stuff. and it looks like there's a launcher on it, and it looks like it can fire these discs really quick, and it is floating right close to you.
Oh. Interesting.
Zach,
That is security.
do your...
Goes, cleans himself up a little bit. Eye turns around, normal eye. Continues cleaning the bar and serving other people in the bar.
Quite the
Zach,
machine.
do the shot.
Do
Zach.
it!
It tastes fantastic.
Do it!
Oh my god, okay. And I just want to hit it off the table by accident.
And then we go to the
Not
brothel.
Not at Mac.
Learned from my mistakes.
Performance check with disadvantage.
Yes. Fucking guys, you've wasted my beers. 14 twice.
15.
Winter ale, yes. Winter ale, yes. What?
15.
15. It is enough. That you, you guys.
Darn.
You can roll an insight check if you'd like,
Yeah.
both of you, with
Yeah.
disadvantage because you're
Absolutely.
correct.
Oh. I roll a 5 and a 4.
2 and a 3.
You guys just see him, and it looks
guys
like
are
Zook's
strong.
like in the same condition you are. It looks like he's wrecked.
The first one did him in. Lightweight.
Outlet around here.
He is just a wee
There's
little
one
lad.
over there underneath. And there might be one over here, but it's farther away over there, I think. So.
Just got beeped at. It's working. Apologize, patrons. Anyway, so you guys get all wrecked. What do you guys get? That's perfect. That's all I need. You guys are wrecked.
gonna need help back to the quarters.
To the brothel.
Hey, keep that in the storage there, Mac. We should come up with a secret phrase.
Will do.
What was the special
What's the secret
helmet
phrase,
told us to
then?
do at the
He
brothel?
doesn't know he's already doing it.
Foursome.
He's-
The force.
All right, see you later. The fearsome foursome is on the way. Where are we going?
The compound.
The brothel? That's a better idea.
Zach, you dirty-minded little man.
I thought I was drunk. You're hammered.
The compound.
That's the name of the brothel, isn't it?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
Shall we eat... Kane, shall we each grab an arm and skip him to the brothel with us?
That's a good idea.
No.
I would like to attempt to intimidate
No.
Zuck into going to the brothel with us.
You can try with disadvantage. Or no, sorry, you have advantage. Because
Yes, that's why I purposely said intimidation.
Okay, one more roll, come on.
Ooh. No, it's just 14.
Just a 14.
Don't be a pussy.
You can roll.
Let's go get some pussy.
You can either go with them, or if you want to fight this, you could roll a, I'll say a counter with another intimidation. Like
Yeah?
you're trying to be
Okay.
like, no. And Graffer, you just walk.
I want to just like kind of get up and have a good night, and I'm gonna go back to the compound. Like,
Mech, or kind of
I'm just
flies
gonna
by.
worry
Hey,
and look at
My
Graf as he's leaving.
No hard
me.
feelings.
yeah,
You
sorry,
look like-
again, Mac.
You look like a scared puppy
You can
dog.
see that the plate thing still follows you as soon as you get to the door. It's like,
Oh
goes
no!
back
Do
over.
I have like this?
That thing's
I
pretty
guess I
cool,
can't-
Mac.
There's no more disadvantage. than
You
that.
have disadvantage on intimidation.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah,
because
but I mean,
there's performance.
I gotta go
So
with the lowest.
they have now
but
kind
I'm
of.
saying you
Yeah.
because you failed your Constitution check,
Yeah,
so you
so-
have your fail. Anyways,
Yeah. So, anyways, Zook, even though you don't want to, your two buddies have convinced you. Where are you guys going? To the brothel?
to the brothel.
Oh,
Where's
yes.
the brothel?
Don't know.
How are we going there?
Yeah, we'll find
That is correct. You guys do not know where it is. You just know the name of it.
Voice of reason, people.
No, Mac. Before we leave, Mac, where's the brothel?
The brothel. You
Oh,
want
yeah?
to go to
Uh-huh. Okay, cool, got it. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna pull him up the door.
the. Okay.
Thanks,
You
man.
can see his arms just like a little pipe into like a little kind of a bearing, and then up to a hand, and then a whole bunch of little bearings, and that's waves at you guys as you guys leave.
Suck, you're the best, man. You know that?
Oh, thanks.
I
dude.
love you, bro.
All right.
Very weird. for
So
me
with him
right
countering Mech, you guys still haven't gotten the directions. You guys just know
Yeah,
the
no,
name.
we have
and,
no idea.
And I don't even know if you know the name of it. I've told you before.
You told us. I don't know if I wrote it down. Something to golden something.
No.
Nope, no idea.
For those paying attention at home, I hope you remember the name.
You were right. You did tell us, but I do not remember. And in my inebriated state, I have no idea.
No clue at all.
For
Nothing.
the record, I am not inebriated.
Oh, I know you're not.
No, we know that.
Your stomach's a little hurting. Your throat's a little on fire. But
What do you think about that Oracle guy? Like, he's pretty cool.
Oh god, this is what I have to deal with.
and you can hear their voice like echoing
Yeah.
in the streets, and they're loud, and there's passerbyers. a friendly kind of smile, like.
Remember
okay.
that one time we broke
gonna-
into that
No,
one place?
no.
And then the
Graph,
guy
going with them
Bravo!
to keep an eye on them, or
No,
just
I'm
you're
going
going
back
to the
to
compound?
the compound.
grab some fuck that shit.
I know we had to get up early, so I'm gonna go
Okay.
sleep.
I'm just gonna keep yelling at them like, to the brothel!
Yeah! You're the best.
Every
son.
time they get off topic and
Okay.
start talking about shit they shouldn't be talking
All right.
about.
Are you?
How many girls are you gonna get,
Trying
Zach?
to?
So many girls.
Are you guys?
Are you the guys?
meandering
No.
through the city,
Oh,
or are
no,
you
the
guys?
foursome.
Are you trying
The
to
fearsome
take them
foursome.
back
If I
to the
recall-
compound? Yeah.
To get there, we have
It's
to
a
go through the
special.
flowering market.
Yeah.
Back to the compound.
Yeah.
So I want to go like around it once, so it looks like we're just walking for a while.
Okay,
And then
okay.
through it up to the compound.
Whoa,
Okay.
this
That's where I'm
brothel's
gonna lead them.
this brothel's far.
So yeah, you
So
can hear that
far.
as you like the flowering market. It is. Sorry, I'm gonna double check today's date for you guys. The flowering market is still open at the moment. Like they stay open pretty much 24 hours because there's so many tents.
Do I?
Oh, as I'm walking by, do I see anything like shiny that catches my eye as a drunk person? Like I'm like super interested.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay.
Yeah, you'd see.
Oh my! Look.
I walk up to whatever vendor that's.
There is a vendor there.
Yeah, I
There
walk
is
up to
lots of gold chains hanging.
Oh
There is
my
like little emerald
goodness.
rings.
I walk up.
Look at that.
Oh, that's so
Kane.
cool, eh?
Those are amazing, and I push him over accidentally into the too close to the chains.
So are you pushing him right into
Like,
it, or
like smacking
pushes
him on the
me
back off
into the-
balance into it.
okay? You want to
Into
go
the vendor.
right into it? Oh,
Well,
right
I don't.
into-
I don't necessarily want to, but I don't think I have a choice at this point.
Well, you can stop him against.
Yes, I will try.
Be
I
your
would like
dex to
to.
kind of keep your balance
Yeah.
versus his strength.
Disadvantage, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah, because you're way off balance right now.
Oh god, this isn't. Ah, it's not bad. Dex. So
Yeah.
12.
12. Sorry. Do it your. Yeah, it's just a dex saving throw. Versus your strength saving throw.
Oh, this is.
Ah, come on.
Fuck yeah.
So he pushes you. You kind of feel the push. You catch your balance and you kind of rock this little.
What's that
This little
for?
shanty, not shanty, kind of like a marketplace.
You should totally buy 3 of those chains.
Why? Oh, for each of us. So when we walk into the brothel, we look nice. For the
Gentlemen,
ladies.
gentlemen, please step away from the wares.
No,
You can
I
view
want to
from
buy.
a distance.
I want to buy 3 chains, gold.
Oh yes, okay, 3
They're,
chains.
they're
just
one
the
gold
plain
piece
ones?
each, or
No, sir.
well, they're only
no,
made of gold.
that they are, but they weigh quite a bit. They are.
Let me
they are
feel it.
All right. Kind of holds it up.
I put that in my hand. I put a gold coin in my hand.
The chain feels a little bit heavier to it, but you can
Oh,
see that.
sorry, a gold and a half.
You can see that it's like the details to the
Is
chain link.
it a nice?
Oh, it's a nice thing. This is a nice marketplace. Like
I'm
this,
just gonna.
this isn't just like a shanty market area. This is a market
Kane's
that
gonna
deals
feel very embarrassed.
deals
tomorrow.
in a lot of beautiful wares.
He doesn't, usually
You-
get, he doesn't usually get intoxicated.
even the links like to them, you can't even see a break in the link. It's like all
Yeah.
perfect until the very like little clasp, and you can see that it's tiny little hands that like clip into each other.
So gold and a half.
No, that would be about 10 gold pieces for that, please.
For this?
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Give it
All right.
back.
Yes. No.
Give it.
How?
How about 2 gold?
Let's
You
go. Let's stop.
You kind of
bothering
notice
this
that
guy.
there's
we must
2
go to
larger
the brothel.
half-orcs now
Alright.
coming over to this
All right.
little guy.
Let's do the battle.
Sorry about this, sir.
Yes. Okay.
I'm just gonna, as we leave, I'm just gonna whisper like, basilisk's tongue.
Ugh, God. The orcs are like.
I'm gonna keep leading.
As you guys keep leading, you notice that one of the half orcs are following you. Damn it. Soon as like a couple like as you do your one like kind of stretch, you can see that the half orc has kind of tapped 2 guards.
Our problem. We have no idea.
All right.
It's not
Do
doing
I
the leader.
notice it?
Yeah, you've noticed this.
Oh, okay,
He didn't
sweet.
try to hide
Oh,
it.
that's
You can
awesome.
see that he's like,
Okay. Nobody's coherent.
Basilisk tongue.
Awesome.
So yeah, you now, Zook, you see it because
Are
you're
we
not
at the
him.
brothel yet?
You can see that there are two guardsmen now following you, and they wear those iron helmets with the nose bracer and chain link armor, sword hilted, and you can
Spike
see them
back
that they are
nice
wearing
in
an orange colored kind of
knock the guards out.
not a vest but a
Smart.
cloth in front with the quiver symbol of the arrows in the quiver standing there.
Yeah, Kate's gonna be
Now kind of
very embarrassed.
Following you guys.
Okay. So, upon knowing this, we are going to turn around and just head to the compound.
Turn back around and
Yeah,
face
and
the
just
guards.
go to the compound.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
as I walk by the guards, I'm just going to be like, sorry about these two. And just,
Go to the brothel!
Looks like you've got a lot on your hands.
yeah, tell me about it. I'm like fully outreached, like trying to hold on to these buffoons.
Don't worry, you're not the only inductees tonight that have had to been shepherded home.
Thanks for understanding.
Yeah, we're getting
Sorry for the
shepherded to the
commotion.
brothel! You coming?
All right.
We're going to the brothel.
You are going the wrong way. The brothel is
What?
back that way.
God damn it. No, I don't think you know the brothel we're going to.
But you
But-
know what? Actually, observing
brothel's
the
that
state
way?
that they are in, the brothel would probably refuse you service.
Why is he winking so much?
Yes, he'd refuse you
Do you have an
service.
eye problem?
So, are you having a stroke?
Are you okay?
Yes.
No. I'm feeling okay, I guess. Yes, it's
What's
that
going
way.
This way.
But yes, they do not take in the drunken buffoons at the Tinkerer's Tickle.
Tinker's Tickle!
Shit. Okay, I'll remember that now. No, I'm probably too drunk to remember.
As you
that.
guys are
I'll
heading
remember
back,
when I'm
Graf,
sober,
you've already
probably.
been in there. I'll cut back to you there either after
Yeah,
break
no,
here.
it's- Yeah, it's
Um,
fine. Let's go back to the compound.
Roll a perception check, Zook.
Ooh, not bad.
17.
Nice.
17.
Oh, my coin purse.
Dude.
My poor coin purse.
You catch something kind of just real quick as you're getting close to the compound under your peripherals. See this floating little marble. Has a little iris on it. Flies and picks up speed and kind of cuts in front of you. Goes in and there, lo and behold, standing at the gates with his arms crossed.
Oh, God.
Flips open his eye patch and the little eye turns around, looking at you. Gonna be a rough morning, pups.
Vincent, you're coming to the brothel too?
I'm already.
Zuck's leading us to
I
the
just-
brothel.
I just
We're
literally.
going to the brothel! The tickling tinker tinkles.
So I am assuming that Graf is the balance to this little litter.
We only had 2 drinks.
I'd like to say he kind of keeps us together. Keeps it together for us.
Hey, where is Graf? We left him
Good
at the
to know.
brothel. We gotta go back to the brothel.
Brothel's in your room. It's a private brothel.
Vincent shakes his head. Get them in there.
I'm now behind him, just pushing on the backs of their legs, like punching their kneecaps.
And as you're leaving, he's like, kind of like, and Kane,
Huh?
Dante knows. And you guys go into the
what?
compound. Let's go take a break right there now.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you all for watching. Once again, using
We'll be back.
Sciencescape. We will be back in about 10-15 minutes. Love you all, and thanks for watching, man. And yeah, cool. Welcome back, patrons and adventurers. We are back for our second chapter of this evening. So had a little fun out there. Another shout out using Sirenscape. It's working on my tablet, which is awesome. Shout out to all you watching at home with your loved ones, chilled up on the couch, enjoying a good tall can. Sorry, you know who you are, and I love you. So guys, well, you guys have spent the night back in the compound. I don't know if any of you are snorers, but I'm sure some of you are in this drunken stupor. Those who didn't get drunk, awaken in your room.
Yep, sorry.
Yes.
To a dwarf standing over top of you with his little spectacles looking down, a well-kept, whisking out blonde beard. In his leather garbs, he looks very more fashionable, as Kane and them are all think. A smile creeps over his face. He's like, "It is time. It is time.
I'm giddy.
Just a second."
Yeah.
He kind of stops, looks at the room, opens the door. There you see... Oh, I gotta take a look at this.
We're all in the same room, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all the same room, yeah.
Carl, no.
What was the chick's name? Did you get the name of that one chick?
The blonde
No,
lady?
you didn't.
No.
Damn.
Nope.
I'm gonna say even better.
Yes, this is good. This is going to be a good montage song. As you guys are sitting there, Helmy tells you guys a little smile on his face. There you see enter the room a blue-skinned, long-eared female walk in. Headband around, pulled tight, red wraps around her hands. You can see her walk in with this giant female Goliath with the tiger tattoos on her back. You can see another guy come in who has actually a blindfold across his eyes. And they all look taut and kind of similar to what Raquel's kind of attire looks like. They put a bag over Raquel's face.
While he's sleeping?
And then they throw him up on the Takdekia's shoulders. And she's like... and they leave.
I'm just gonna gasp.
Door's still open. Helmy, it's like... It's all good.
I wasn't gonna do anything. That she was pretty big.
Yeah.
She's
Neither
a Goliath. She had to
Yeah.
bend over to come in through. You've seen her in the courtyard when she was just going to town on that archery target.
She shall be my wife.
She, but yes, the female who came
Does she
in who
have
led him.
eyebrows?
You guys haven't seen her before.
now.
Oh.
Give a quiz.
You'd, if you, maybe, yeah, sure. They're all different races. She'd be a water genasi.
Oh, okay.
She comes in like her hair is just kind of flowing, and it almost looks like she's in water, but it just kind of flows majestically as she goes through. Very taut, not very tall, but a presence to her.
Thanks, man.
So Raquel just gets kidnapped, taken right out of the room. Helmut's like, just a moment, boys, just a moment. Watch this. The next guy who kind of comes in has a small, like, soul patch here, a mustache that kind of curls up a little bit. Black, shaggy kind of hair. You can see some Arctic blonde in his sideburns. Wearing a black attire, like tight leather, almost similar to Kane's. One thing you'd notice on his right hand, is he has a ring with one red ruby, one red ruby, and two other ones that sit it beside
Going to the brothel!
Very like on the side of his arm, like his forearms are shown because the leather armor is kind of rolled up, but you can see some type of like dark hair on it. Like it's very almost like hairy, very hairy arms.
Italian.
Yeah. You see him come in, and he's followed. He's followed by. You guys would have seen them because you sat at their table.
Yeah.
They all come in dressed in the black, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember it, but it looks like the Darth Maul kind of get-ups.
Yeah.
You can see them all come in. The one guy who has the tattoo on his side, they do the same. Bag over his head, throw up on the shoulder, gone.
That was me?
Yeah, you're gone.
Do I wait?
The guy who turns to you can look at his eyes, and his eyes have like a reddish yellow to them, and he just kind of glances at you. He's like, I hope that you will keep Kane's humanity for him. See you in a week, gentlemen.
Have fun.
They leave. Helmut's like,
To the brother!
it's
I'm
yeah,
just
you
kidding,
hear it
I'm
kind
just
of
kidding.
come down through the
I'm
hall.
just
So,
joking.
No.
Helmut will take you guys first, since you guys will actually see where you're going.
What happened to the king?
He takes you down, as soon as you come out of that room, that spiral staircase that led up to the compound area, he actually takes you down one floor,
We buy a
down
horse.
another floor, down another floor, and then walks into this room, or takes a left, stone hallways with tapestries kind of hanging off the wall of just cogs. He turns and opens up to a room. Zook, you're pretty excited because all you see on the one table is just vials of different kind of concoctions. There's just a bubbling. There's burners there. There's like eternal flames that just kind of burn always constantly. Three.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
Walking there,
Easy-
and there
easy
you
now,
see Ratley
easy
like
now.
getting things laid out. He's all like setting stuff out. Graph,
Big key direction.
you kind of look at this, and Helmut kind of knows that this is kind of not the path you want to take, and he's like, this room's a large, like 40 by 40 room, just tools all over the one side. There's this one little cubicle to the next section. He pulls away a big red robe kind of thing that Nails pulls it aside, and standing there is a construct with this metal jaw that looks like its mouth. Just all copper that goes up its head. You can see these bolts that are all sticking in it. Has this a blue kind of spinning thing that is just constantly, well, not constantly, as soon as the rope's thing turns up, and you can see him like, training time. Helmut's like, yes, it is training time.
Would you look at that?
Yes, as you look at it, and you and Helmut are just kind of, he's sitting back, he's like, this is going to be a fun week, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So, yes, as barrages of scenes of
Spit
Zook
out.
like working and tinkering, or of like making certain concoctions with Ratley, he's kind of trying to show you things, you're showing him things. Just roll me a survival check, I want this. 14. It's good enough that you're actually keeping up with what Ratley's teaching you really quickly. Helmut sometimes comes over, checks on what you're doing. He spends more time with Graf. He's going to, and he's just showing you like these parchments that are just almost, he has to lay on the floor of just different designs, and like you can kind of see the Da Vinci Art of Man or whatever, the thing like that, but it's a construct, and he's just showing you different things. Brings you over to like a leather work table, just showing, looking at your hand. He for a moment Vincent has told him that you have a the emerald eye, and he'd like to see it for during this kind of time. He'd like to just look over it. He's like, you will have no time to record these sessions, and you guys look around in the first day as you guys are kind of working around, and you see that there's just like cots in the side of the room. Like, you guys can't leave. You have to stay in this room.
Yes!
You guys are just tinkering
I was gonna
and
opt
working
to
for the
stay.
straight week. And like there's food and stuff that gets brought down to you guys, but this is your
like
sanctuary for a week.
Yeah, same.
You guys are having fun. Everything's going down. And
I feel like mine's
even though Helmut's trying to like teach you stuff, you can feel like there's a little bit of competition between like tinkering while making your potions or doing your thing. It's friendly, but he's just, even when things you work on fail, he's still like ecstatic about it. He's like, oh yes. Oh, yeah, we all learned someplace. This is great, gentlemen, and a lot of applause, and then it just kind of fades to black. Unless there's anything you want to ask him real quick. Camera pans right back up.
No, I mean, when I gave him my emerald eye, I'm like, I'm getting this back, right?
Oh yes. I need to. Vincent has told me about it, and he'd like me to just kind of make sure that no one's kind of prying on you through this.
That's that's fair, just to be safe. Yeah.
Yes, all right. It will change the color of it, just the purity, because it belongs to someone else. It'll come back, and we can give it a name for it, whatever you'd like.
Sure. Perfect. Jane.
Excellent. Jane it is. He takes it off to the side, does some other things with it, and throughout this week you can see him like grabbing like little tiny prods or stuff like that, and he's like hooking his stuff. He kind of opens up his jacket a bit and plugs something into himself, and then plugs it onto that, and he kind of turns it from a green to like a bluish color But then the
Boss.
camera fades. Maybe I can bring this up real quick here. Sorry.
I envisioned in the room it's like a table of potions and then like this testing area where I could just throw potions. Like a training dummy.
You can see there's one wall that is like all just
Moving
like
targets.
just graffitied with different colors and like just different textures
All
on the wall.
all
Some of
in
the
the
stones
groin.
melted. Some of the stones been enlarged.
This
and
is
like,
all black.
Yeah.
all in the
looks-
groin area.
It's with his catapult.
He seems to favor his knees.
all
Screw
right.
you, tall person.
My vertical aim isn't the greatest.
Dude, I just picture you now, like having like this mini like trebuchet on your back, like launching potions.
No, dude, I'm just gonna be like. It's
Oh,
gonna
I
go.
guess that works too.
Yeah.
Apologize, you have viewing here. We'll get right back to it.
Throw it to your rat.
To the Bravo!
Kobe to the rat.
All right.
Mouse.
Raquel.
Oh, don't know.
Oh, yes.
perfect.
You awaken to the sounds of water all around you. You can just feel the breeze of the air. You kind of wake up and you're in a very familiar location. You're at the Bay of Palms.
Now I gotta pee.
You're on the beachfront, except you're out in the ocean, and you're like, or not in the ocean. Yeah, it's part of the ocean. It'd be more of a lake, the Copper Lake. But you're standing, like you're laying down, and then you kind of stand to your feet, and you realize you're standing on water. There's something below just the surface of the water that you're standing on. You hear a voice kind of boom out, walking from the beach out to the middle, and as you look around, there's the two others standing there with you. There's Takdeki, the big Goliath, and then the other guy who's just short black hair, has just a robe, kind of not a robe, but a sash going across him, and tied up legs, as well as the wraps around his arms. And the blue female that is walking out towards you with the wavy hair and the long ears, the red headband, and the wraps around her wrists. Finally, you have awoken. Let us begin. And she just like, what hits the water, and then the water just like fills out. And you can see the beach where she came from is exactly where you guys saved the photographer. And you kind of now realize why they call it the Bay of Palms is because there is large stone structure hands holding you aloft above this, and the water is now spread out from underneath of it as waves start crashing. And she's like, it is time to move. So one wave will come up and like crash onto one hand as Takdeki jumps to the next hand, and then the wave's coming at your hand. You want to try to make a jump off this?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, just roll an acrobatics check for me real quick.
Oh. 19 plus, like a 24.
As the other person's jumping off his hand to come over to yours, you're like launching in the air, timing it with the waves as it just hits the bottom of your feet, and you land on one of the palms that are holding up like this as the wave crashes into the other two. Takdeki still stands. The other guy loses his footing and then just kind of catches one of the fingers behind. And she's like, again! And then just hits it, and the waves come crashing back in, and like the water itself is now just making whirlpools all over, like trying to pull you off the hands. And just like through this rigorous feeling, you almost feel like you can dispense extra energy now. Like you're just like, and she's through like a monologue of just like telling you all about ki and the art of movement and what path you should take, always be true, and speaking all this quiver stuff. She just sounds right fucking epic, and it's just a constant barrage of this. And she's like, this is your week, and just keeps hitting the water, and just water changes. Water turns into like pseudopods and tries to hit you guys at one point. There's little water figures that come out of the water at point, and you gotta like dodge all this stuff, and it's just intense. And the hangover is just killing you. Just a Constitution saving throw for me right now.
That one.
At one point, one of the pseudopods of water like hits you just perfectly in the gut, and you're like, and you puke off to the side, but you maintain composure.
Noise.
So yes, that is your week of training in the Bay of Palms. Weather ever changing, and you're pretty much just sleeping out on the Copper Lake. That is attached to the Copper Ocean, I have to say. Just verifying it for myself for All right. Yeah. So that's
I
what
don't
you
want
guys
to talk
do.
about
Hashtag DM things.
All right. Okay. We are now.
Do the brawl!
Kane.
To the brothel. You wake up.
At the brothel.
You wake up in a dark room.
I knew Uncle Dante was a homie.
Except a bunch of burly guys walk out.
Oh no!
Welcome to the brothel.
Damn.
Yeah.
Tell me it's a fucking player.
You awaken into a dark room. There's one torchlight kind of just hanging on the back wall that kind of just casts a silhouette of some man who's quite tall, just staring down at you. Anything you want to say when you wake up? Can you hear this drip of water in the back? That's just like drip.
I wake up. I'd like to. Do I see the person's face?
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize?
Sort of. The facial features look similar to your father's.
Okay. Okay. No, I sit silently, kind of like. Kane kind of realizes what he did last night. Probably didn't rub really well with my uncle. Just guessing he's kind of like my father. I'm assuming it's my uncle, and I'm just gonna sit there and kind of in silence and like sit properly and just wait patiently for instructions.
Nothing to say, boy?
Nothing.
Head hurts, doesn't it?
Nothing I can't power through.
Just like your hormones, I suppose. You standing on a table chasing tail out of the induction ceremony. Very frowned upon.
Oh shit.
It'll be the death to you. It will.
I apologize.
Do not apologize to me. I'm not your father.
No, I suppose not.
Roll a survival check for me right now. Or a nature check.
Not good.
Flash just us two real quick. We're just having a great time.
Oh yeah. Cuts back to Raquel, just sweat, just oh fuck. And then cuts back to like Kane just getting disciplined.
I rolled a 2 minus 1. 1.
1. All right.
Not that one though.
Like I know you like your secret identities. It's good. It's safe. But to run from your family is frowned upon in the order.
I just don't want people asking questions, and I don't want to be held above other people. I want to make my name for myself. I don't need favors.
Don't worry, I'm not your father. He is by strict code to the order.
I know.
I, on the other hand, was trained by the Quiver. So, don't be alarmed by the noises going on in the back. The others are trained. You did well. You did well. You did spot me and my other companions. Your first night out adventuring. And you didn't attack, which we were happy with. You awoken the one with the dark vision, which was a good idea. You have potential, King. Or should I call you by your real name? Or do you prefer me to stick with your alias?
It does not matter.
Kane it is.
Here it does not matter.
That's
I'm
right.
assuming we're alone.
We might be. And you start hearing...
I don't flinch him.
Oh,
I feel like I'm kind of used to it.
Similar. He has the same stature as you can remember of your father.
Okay.
But he has a little bit more compassion.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely seems a little more soft.
Yeah, he is.
For sure.
He's like, you've been away from home for some time now. Did you and your friend Raquel, is it?
It is Raquel.
Have you ever gone back and retrieved what was taken?
No. I didn't know anyone else knew about that.
Be surprised at what I know.
I am.
Excellent. So you're ready to call yourself an arrow? Or are you just using this for a tool to leverage for training to become a full-out adventurer on your own?
Like I said, I'm here to make my name for myself, and
Good.
mainly to impress my father, to show him that I can do it without his name. Not like I don't. Yeah.
I understand. You hear,
I have no hard feelings towards my father.
you hear kind of like a metal on stone get kicked over to you, and the sword's right there, laying in front of you.
Am I? I'm not bound.
You're not bound. You're just sitting there, a little hurting.
Is it a sword or a rapier?
What's your weapon of choice?
Rapier.
Rapier slides over to you.
Okay. I pick it up.
Excellent.
I put
and
it-
then he just starts going at you, ready to attack. Just roll me a.
That's so sick.
Oof! Shit! Before you could even just roll me an attack roll too.
Nice.
No!
That is a
Shit.
24.
This, it looks like he was almost going in for the kill. Like, he was about to, pierce your neck, perfectly. And the sparks light up the room as you counter it. Like, this, and the whole room kind of lights up, and now you can see that there is 3 wolves that are just now, kind of semicircle around you from behind, coming close to you. And he's like, ha-ha! Then this won't be a total waste of time. Again! And then he just comes at you again and is just ruthlessly attacking you. As he's attacking you, you can see, and with every swing he's doing at you, you can see, fangs start to grow out of his teeth, and, the mane just starts growing more as this mustache and everything. And you can see claws as he drops his sword at one point and just comes in clawing at you. Just roll another attack roll. We'll use it as a...
Boom, that one.
You got a little, as he started changing, you were just amazed because you've seen this before, and you know what it can do. You just fall to the ground, and the wolves start pulling at you and pulling you apart. You can feel blood just. You're getting attacked and losing HP like crazy.
Absolutely.
And then he's just kind of just stops and he's like, I don't think this is only the first day. And he goes to jump on you again, and it's just pouncing, and you're getting fucked.
As I'm getting fucked.
Your discretion is advised. There's a lot of mature themes and mature language during the stream.
As I'm getting fucked, I'd like to just I give a slight smile.
Okay,
smirk.
good,
Just
Quick cut to us, just having a great time again.
Potions.
Yeah, so as he's doing all that, and you kind of, that is the routine for you, is you literally get almost all of the blood drained from you, and then it's just they re-heal you in the morning, and it's time to go. They let you have just enough sleep, and then you're usually awoken by a wolf tearing at your leg or something like that, waking you up off the ground, and you're sleeping stone floor the whole time.
damn.
And then, after all of this, so this goes back to all this training and everything done. A week has passed as you guys have all successfully done your training. You guys all kind of come back to... Oh, and Raquel, it's neat that the water genasi and all you kind of gather onto one of the palms. And then she does some kind of chant, and then a very... just full of grace, and just it almost looks lethal to it, and it's almost hypnotic, and she does this weird trance, and then next thing you know, you're poof, you just awaken in a corridor down below in the compound as she takes you back up. You guys come through. You can see other people, other adventurers now coming back into the compound.
It's dry.
You were
It's so dry.
deep below, as you're coming up the steps. One time you see actually Graf and Zook come out of their place, biggest smile on their face. Hubby was
Covered in
that was
soot,
amazing. Yeah, soot, just everything.
Did you guys have fun?
Oh man,
I had so much fun.
I just come around the corner
Can't
soaked.
even describe to you how much fun I had.
Your smile says it all.
So yes, you've all now leveled up. It has been 1 week has passed by. After the induction ceremony, everything like that, there was kind of a cheery kind of feel to the compound. There is some serious kind of faces walking to and fro. You see a couple of guys that you saw that were on the banisters that were watching down on the induction. You see a couple of them running quickly back and forth. And lo and behold, standing in the middle of the compound, waiting for your guys' arrival, is Vincent. A kind of corner smirk, looking at you all. Well, boys, how did my litter do?
Oh my god, I made this potion, and then I made that potion, and then I threw this potion at that dummy, and then I threw this potion at that dummy, and this potion turned to purple, and then that potion turned to green, and then the explosions happened, and then That's
You can
awesome.
see Vincent is very like excited for you.
Oh,
That's so awesome.
I got torn to pieces in seconds of my life multiple times throughout the week.
Yes,
It
I
was
believe.
good.
I
Yeah,
believe.
but then this potion like healed it all. It was like I could maybe give you those potions. It was so cool.
Well, I see you're all still in one piece, so this
interesting
is
week.
a good omen.
Absolutely, sir.
Well, get yourselves all cleaned up. Report back here in a bell, and we will discuss what's next.
Do your clothes regenerate?
I have no idea what kind of physical form do I
Please
look
come
at.
back.
You look
Do you
fine.
come? No.
Yeah.
You look good because they were literally healing
Yeah.
you after, and then
But I
they're
mean,
going.
like, I
You're,
imagine I have like new
you were
clothes.
you weren't fighting in your normal armor and clothes. They were just training you in some other kind of survival modes. But yeah, you Smell would have Smeal would have taken care of all your. Yeah, that was the guy who did it.
Smeal.
Smeal, yeah. Smeal is your artist. He kept good watch over your armor and stuff. You guys are to go clean up, which you guys all do. Sorry, yeah, I guess you did all that first. Then met up with Vincent.
Okay.
Vincent now. Everyone roll insight checks for me, just on Vincent, real quick.
Quattro. 2.
Okay.
And then plus 2.
I got you. Sorry.
Insight. 14.
8.
Vincent looks like his normal self.
What did you do on the week off, Vincent? Sorry.
Well, all my friends were busy training other of the adventurers.
You had some basilisk tongue.
No. That is the fool's drink.
Trust me, I know.
It's a special occasion drink.
I can give a
was,
little
it
wink to
was.
Vincent.
You didn't cause any trouble within the towns, the town hall, or town walls, so it was all forgiven. I just made sure a couple of people kept an eye on you.
Please make sure that I never drink that again. I don't ever want to be in that state.
I will give the message to Mech. But
Oh, but we still have 3/4 of a bottle.
Yeah, we'll figure out a purpose for it.
Wasn't that 4 gold?
Yes, it was. Did I take it?
now you have a decision to be made.
No, I didn't.
You have completed your training. You have the choice of looking for work through the compound. We have the message board over the message board, but you can see like a notice board over there where it's actually it's not in the compound; it'd be on the outside. People come and post stuff to it, or your access to the Arrow's contracts. Or if you're feeling confident with your party members now after your training, we can start your trials.
What are the trials?
Trials is the competitive adventuring. We have a specific room here in the compound that we pit other arrows who have just finished their training against each other.
In like an arena. of
In an
combat.
intellectual battle.
We call it the room.
Fair enough, but okay. In essence, yeah.
It is a who knows what trials lay before you. But if you complete the trials, you have access to some of the higher paying contracts. Or you can get your legs out stretch your legs as with your newfound training and see what help
Yeah.
you can provide in the city. And
Go up to Winston and just like beckon him to come down so I can like whisper something.
yeah, there's been no word from the Oracle yet.
Stage whisper when you. Yeah,
You gotta. So this is the mission.
Zook
The
asked me
mission.
about the mission.
You say you go like this and you go the mission. That's stage whisper. Anyways,
Yeah.
something.
No words have been sent by the Oracle, but we were happy to hear that you all survived.
Well, we might as well go
Perhaps
check out
get some
that.
provisions.
Well, yeah, we can do that, but we might as well check out that board and see what's on it.
In your room, all your provisions have been filled up.
There we go.
Yeah, I am up to whatever the group wants to do.
Seem a little different, Kane. A little quieter.
Nothing's wrong.
Can I insight check him?
Can if you want. Are you deceiving anything, or do you
No.
feel like a little PTSD from what just
That's-
happened to you?
I just
No,
feel
it's
like-
just let's see what he rolls.
You know, through your upbringing, through the order,
8.
that is like it is a savage kind of.
Right, and I think I'm just more humble, be
Okay.
quiet kind of thing. 'Cause I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
And Vincent will say that Dante's staying here for the next 10 day, and then he has to go out. He's found some other recruits, but he mentioned that you did well, sorry, and he was impressed with you.
I meant to thank him.
You'll have your chance.
Perfect. He's not like my father at all.
No, your father is a
You know
serious
my father?
man. I've met him twice. We took care of something together.
Lucky.
Maybe over some basilisk tongue, I'll tell you sometime.
Perfect. I hope I remember.
Please no.
I hope I do too.
Raquel.
So it's up to you guys.
I don't like water.
Oh! I thought I had.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. I had some flashbacks, friends.
You broke me, man. You broke me. Not even missing a beat. I hate water.
The notice board. That'd be a good place to
What
start.
happened to you?
How was your training?
I don't like vacation.
No vacation, no water. Okay.
No tropical areas.
I like land. Land's good.
Yes, feet firmly planted on ground does feel very nice.
Let's head to the board.
Yes.
Let's check it out.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, Raquel, you broke me, man. You broke me. That was
I mean, you
perfect
didn't
timing.
say much all night, and then
Yeah.
you bust out
Right
with
there,
that.
that gut punched me. Okay, sorry. Bring it.
Yeah,
Bring
goose
it.
father.
Bring it. Okay. You go to the message board. There are several contracts out right now. Which one do you want?
Price range?
Price range?
Reward
that
price
is
range.
actually a
Where's
good
the filter
idea.
button? Sort by.
Buy price.
No, I just want to scan them all and just be like,
Location,
okay, these are the ones
duration.
we would want.
Yeah.
You're looking at a majority of these ones are sorry, the bard's getting crazy up
Our
there.
bard is
That
just-
elven
Is that
bard.
Pixie?
Yeah, Pixie's still around. You see Pixie, he's just kind of sitting off, playing some stuff. Yeah, just jamming. Give you guys that nod, like an agreement. You guys are all like brethren of this compound.
I wink
You're looking at the price range of most of these quests for you guys.
So, contracts, do we just take them and go? Do we have to
Take
pay
them and then
for
you.
the contract?
No, you just come in and
Probably-
you show Vincent that you're going to go for it.
Yeah, you have to.
He'll let,
certify.
or you just find one of the watchers that look over
Okay.
the keep,
So I gotta be like.
and then they'll
certified
take it
before you
off the board, let you guys know. They'll also inform you if somebody else has already taken that mission, so you might run into people. They don't mind more than one group going to it. It's up to the two groups to
They'll
decide.
tell you, though, if somebody...
Yeah, they'll tell you if there's a
okay,
group
cool.
already working on it.
Interesting.
Okay, so.
Scan 'em. What do I see? What are the contracts?
All right. There is a escort for a caravan.
Brothel? Escorts? Oh, sorry. Mine's
No, it's a protection going to the west. You'll be going about 6
you
days
do that.
travel west.
I'll let you write things down.
You are going to be protecting a food caravan and finer alcohol products. They're going to Towerfall. It is a city close, far to the west, about 5 days travel. So it'd be 5 days out and then 5 days back in to make your way back. So you're looking at a full week. And Towerfall is about another 5 days away from the province border. So yeah, and that one, a majority of these are all going to range from, it'd be 200 silver pieces for this one. So you're looking at about 20 gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to make things sound super expensive. And then you're like, wait, that's only...
Yeah.
Remember, you're only arrows right now.
Sweet.
All right, there's that one.
Crossbow.
There is another contract. Some of the, actually close to Pious Woods, just north of it, Veronica has been seeing that a lot of animals have been getting maimed. And nothing really taken from them. Some parts taken from them, but it's very wasteful to the habitat.
We're gonna do that one.
Okay.
Hold on, let's hear the rest
Sorry.
of
Say
them.
maimed?
Yeah,
Like
maimed.
soft
Sorry,
and
maimed. Like they've been
Remember that?
just brutally murdered and left out open. Some parts have been taken, but it's a lot of waste, so it's not hunters.
You know what? Like the
That's all it
artificial
kind of says.
dinosaur did in that new Jurassic movie.
I've never seen that.
What did you see?
No, not the new
This one
but-
is 150 silver pieces, but there's just something written, a bonus gift. So it means something else will be provided upon completing the contract.
We don't need any extras. We're from the quiver.
Because it's stated that there's a
Yeah.
bonus gift, it's okay to take.
Never more
Gotcha.
than what's offered.
That's right.
There, someone was paying attention.
Yeah, no, I made the
hope you at
mistake.
home are paying attention. You can
Bonus
tell me when
offered,
these guys-
bonus taken.
There you go.
Yeah.
Friggin' yeah. All right.
Next. Is there
Okay.
more?
Oh yeah. There's a whole list of them there.
And the rest of the night doing this, just reading.
Okay.
Can I just like minimize the search to like the ones that give the most gold?
Okay.
Just like maybe let's do like top 2
The top 2
that give the most gold.
would be.
Most dangerous,
You know?
though.
Would they? You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yes, the higher
Absolutely.
paid ones are the more deadlier
Absolutely.
ones.
Yeah.
But
Well, I didn't.
they're. Some of them would be scouted out first, just to kind of get a feel for what's going on. So some
Yeah.
of the watchers might be able to give you like a little, like, okay, this is what we
Okay.
think's going on, because they're not going to send the
Okay.
appropriate people. But sometimes there won't be anything said about it, and you guys might get to it, and it might be something crazy, and then you
Yeah.
might have to retreat.
Let's not.
Um,
Overreaching.
Or can I do some type of like check to see if there's like some quests that would be good for like our group kind of thing?
it's hard to say. You'd have to
Probably
kind of
whatever.
inquire about it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's up to you guys to kind of be like, okay, we don't want to do this contract, but you have to go report it. And
Is
say
Vincent
no.
with us right now?
Vincent's out in the compound. You can see him just talking with a couple other
Oh.
adventures and stuff like that. He's seen you guys kind of go off.
Were we informed that is there a watcher assigned to us still, or are
He's
we...
still your watch. He'll be your watcher until you're done your trials.
Okay, so he's still coming with us.
No, he's not going to go out and watch you.
Oh.
You guys are on your own now.
Okay,
but
that's what I was
he's kind
wondering.
of your
Is our
your
mentor-
Our guy.
Our den mother.
Yeah.
dead mother. Sure. Yeah, he's the guy you guys report to if you ever find anything crazy or anything like that. He's your contact.
Yeah.
He and if sometimes
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
if you
Pendants
don't
we can
want
talk to each
to,
other with.
Oh yeah.
if you don't want to like pick a contract, you can ask him and he'll find an appropriate one
yeah,
for
yeah.
you. It just kind of gets away of your options.
Arrow
But
pins.
anyway, sorry. The higher up one that is about 400 silver. Plus, you're allowed to keep whatever you find. They have a feeling over in. Oops, sorry, I almost screwed that up. Up in the mountain range north of Aberth, they. It's not there. It should be here then. Oops, not Twitch. Sorry, guys at home. Yeah, they believe there's been reports of little green humanoids running around on the mountaintops, causing trouble for caravans that kind of go in and out of the mountain range that is just north of Aberth.
How much was that?
So it's pretty close. That's 400 silver.
400 silver.
Mm-hmm.
400 gold.
There's another one that. Yeah, this would be on there too for you guys. The Hardy Farmstead. It is further east. There's reports of they have an adventurer there kind of looks over that land because it is a little bit further away from Aberth. He hasn't reported in for any duties of duties. He hasn't reported in a while, and he's actually looks over the farmsteads that are in that area. So. Yeah, there's a little bit concern for that one, and that one is 450 silver pieces.
Alright. So just like check up on so-and-so?
Yeah.
Check up on them. I guess, yeah, sorry, I'd also say, yeah, investigate the area. And there's been reports coming in from the farmers that are around there that some of the other farmsmen are also gone missing or just seem to be acting strange.
Okay.
I would be down for the green humanoid one. Sounds like goblins. I feel like we could deal with goblins quite easily.
I feel like it would just say goblins though.
So what, you think they're orcs?
Could be anything.
I said small green humanoid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
It
vague
kinda
because
looks-
they've seen it a little bit.
Yeah.
Reports have been.
Or we can go
Can
back
I do a
and see
check,
Veronica.
like survival check, see if I could be
Yeah.
blah blah
Sure.
blah. 15.
15. From the little
17?
description, your best guess would probably be goblins.
Okay. Yeah.
15 too as well. Goblins usually travel with or work with something that is strong. So
I feel like Veronica would like to see us again, but that's my opinion.
I
You
do
guys
have to
think-
get
there
back
was
there. I do
some
have.
very weird.
We still never did check the mansion.
That's
I
true.
know. Imagine
What about the trials? Do you think
Oh, we
we're
can do the trials too.
potentially
I
ready?
would like to probably do a quest first, then the trials. That's
agree.
my opinion, though.
Get
I
some
agree.
gold?
Let's try our new skills out a little bit.
Exactly. Gain some experience
Nope,
in the field.
that's good. Okay, so what quests were you guys thinking about?
be better equipped.
Way more.
Um,
There's also a food caravan that is just an escort, but it's pretty far to go. We got to go to
Oh,
It's
Dinnerfall.
about 10 days.
10 day. Originally, I did say the training would take 10 days to go through, and then on the third 10 day, there's the Great Leave, where a lot of the higher up adventurers need to have been summoned to go somewhere else to help out in Dellenheim.
I
So just to give you a time frame, like the celebrate, I know
Yeah.
Raquel was looking forward to partying with some bards and stuff like that.
Yes.
So
um
they're starting to perform on the third 10 days. So
Zuck,
End of the month.
what quest piques your interest?
I'm curious about the animals being mained in the North Pious
Raquel?
Woods.
Oh yes, and Veronica was so friendly the first time we
I
were
need
there.
to bring back some
It's-
pipeweed for
It's set then.
for Haymond.
You need to buy some first.
Well, I would if we were decided on this, I would go get some.
That's
I
being
mean,
smart.
we can get 150 silver for it.
You need 15 gold
Let's do it.
150 plus a bonus.
plus a bonus.
Oh,
Yes, that
plus
is
the
right.
bonus.
Right. Plus, Veronica loves Graph.
I'd like to meet her.
Great food.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, top notch sleeping as well.
I wouldn't know.
Yes.
My mattress went missing last time.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright,
So are we decided?
yeah,
Yeah.
I ripped the paper off.
Yeah.
It's just a paper.
Yeah. Well, it's a
And-
little parchment with a little
yeah,
seal,
and
and
I
you
bring it
can
over to
say,
Vincent.
yeah, you guys wouldn't have seen the seal of it before, but.
I bring it over to Vincent.
Yeah, you find him in the compound, and you can see him actually. Even though he is a watcher, he still needs to train, and you can see him like.
Just kind of, just to.
It goes up.
Can
I rolled a 2, and it fucking.
Can I whip out my crossbow and hit the target?
Sure.
We'll do it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow.
We're both gonna.
All right, roll your attack rolls. This is enough to.
Nat 20.
Oh shit! Natural 20. No way!
It is enough to throw Vincent off that
Unnecessary.
he misses his, and then all of a sudden it's like you break his arrow, and then all of a sudden Graf just his bolt breaks the other arrow. Vincent stands there and he's just
Hey Vincent.
Hey,
I just, my jaw has dropped.
I'm like, I have my hand crossbow.
my
and
hounds.
I have.
My hounds. Awesome.
We've been upgraded.
Group name?
We're the man. We're the wolf pack.
No.
Tentative.
The
we'll
pound?
think about it.
No.
Town.
I don't.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Don't let my labels
Here's-
choose your direction.
This is a contract we would be interested in.
Looks at it.
How about
Familiar
the
one.
Howling Dirties?
Did my arrow get, or my
No.
crossbow bolt get destroyed by his?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Obliterated.
Both
No, I
of
just
them have
gotta,
been obliterated. They're splintered into like these curls that are just
I
folded
gotta
around.
As if
make
that
sure.
happened.
Oh, we
Don't
we
erase
wouldn't-
your bolt. You're gonna get another
Oh,
bolt
okay.
right away. You're in the like you can literally walk over to
Yeah.
a table and like
Grab one, put it back.
taking it.
Thanks.
Take a bolt, leave a bolt. Take a
Put
bolt,
my
leave a
name on
bolt.
it.
Okay, perfect.
Put it on my tab.
Yes, this is excellent. No one's applied to this one yet, so you guys are on your own.
Are we supplied horses or?
Your steeds are still alive, so yep.
Perfect. We
I
need
have
to
a
name
steed.
them.
Unfortunately, my friend, you were sharing graphs. If you want a steed, we can get you one.
A donkey.
My size?
Pony.
Be a pony, yeah.
We accommodate
Yes.
for halflings and gnomes. Yeah.
Yes, I would like one.
Would you like a mini pony, or would you like a or would you like a donkey? An ass.
And,
A donkey.
I'm calling my steed Windgemmin.
Windgemmin?
Windgemmin.
Windgemmin.
All right. If you guys all want to name your steeds, you can.
Windgemmin.
They are yours. If
Yes.
they do happen to
Die.
die or something bad happens to them, it's up to you to replace them. It's your money.
Donkey
But the
of
first
war.
one's free. Vincent suggests from the location of where
Mine's
it will be.
Bertha. Oh, Bertha.
Where the location is, you guys can actually you can rough it and bushwhack and go around Pious Woods, or you can go to Veronica's villa and use the canoe to go across, or
go
you
around.
can travel through Pious Woods,
Yeah.
whatever you want. But it is in the northern section, so where you guys were originally there the first time, where you found that cylinder structure,
Yeah.
it'd be north from that.
Oh, okay.
Zuck
Oh, sorry.
has never been in a canoe. I feel like that would be an experience for him.
Absolutely. We should.
You're
You
telling
need
me
to
about
drop
this.
off your.
I need to go
pipes.
see Haymond anyway, yeah.
So we should do that. Plus, it'd be nice to see Veronica again, and I would like to see if any
Vincent, is there
anything weird is happening.
is there somewhere I can pick up some pipe weed for a friend?
Tobacco.
Just pipe tobacco you're looking for? Or?
Yeah, something of decent quality. I like he's a nice friend. I would like to get him something good.
Oh, okay.
Some that good.
Some of
Some
that
of
kid.
that perp kush.
Yeah, some OG.
If you want,
He started.
Personally, OG.
if you want good stuff, give me 5 silver and I can grab you.
Sure, no problem.
Good. Pulls it out of his pouch.
Okay, 5 silver. Takes
Yeah.
pulls it out. no. He's like, all right, just let me know when you're leaving. I'll go talk to the guy I know. It's not frowned upon. Wizards
No,
do
it's
it.
fine.
Arcane arts, rangers.
I just.
Myself, it just makes my vision cloudy.
Is that wrong?
No, I think
Oh,
okay. I thought you were
Would my
like,
I have no
donkey be
idea.
small or is it just regular size now?
A regular size ass.
just enforcing the old man's junk.
It'd be able to carry a lot more than the horses would.
What time of
never
day
mind,
is it though?
It's the new day of the week, so you guys would have your breakfast, got cleaned up, came up, so probably just close to midnight or close to
I'd
afternoon.
like to go see Smell
Yep.
and just check on my
Sorry,
armor.
sell. Yeah, that's it.
Sell? Sorry, yeah,
Sell,
sell.
yeah.
That's right. Check my armor.
Yep.
Oh shit, I wrote that up here. Too. Whatever. And get him to help me adorn it, and just kind of. I just want to keep good relations with him, and just.
Yeah, he looks after it.
Keep
You-
him busy, so.
Oh yes, yes.
Perfect.
Look, and he
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
opens up, and you can see all the
If you,
armor stands that
If you
are
ever,
carrying.
I know you're probably well looked after from the quiver and stuff, or and whatnot. But if you ever need a small favor or something, feel free to ask.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Yes,
good to know.
absolutely.
Yes,
I
yes.
appreciate your hard work.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Do you
Master
need another
craft.
notch, or is that just training?
That was just training. I
yes,
appreciate
yes,
it.
I know.
Funny.
Yes, yes.
We'll be back.
Again,
I hope so.
I
I
look
certainly
forward.
hope so.
Yes.
Hope so.
So,
Yes.
do you know about I can like get a pouch or something that I can just put like a lot of stuff in it and it'll just never fill out?
that's very specific, Zuck.
Very-
You mean a bag of holding?
Bag of holding.
Some of the watchers and other greater adventurers here, they have some of those, but I believe those have been found, and we don't have a shop that sells them.
Darn.
I'll keep a lookout for them, but they're few and far between, I know.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. No problem. I could make you a pouch if you'd like.
Sure.
Actually, just about. Walks in around back his room. Kind of comes back out, and you can see what looks to be like a strap that goes around the arm, but on the top of it, it has like a saddle pointing forward. It's like I've heard you've had a familiar, and it would be kind of. We usually use it for the bird type or some of the pseudo dragon, but it would be perfect for your little rodent friend.
Take it. Put it on instantly.
Excellent.
Yes.
Free, no charge.
Son of
No
a
charge.
Tim.
No charge.
That's
So yeah, you
Not
now
bad.
have like a strap around there, and you can. Little Tim can sit on it and
Yes.
walk around on the shoulder for you.
maybe Sal,
Shoulder mount.
Actually, now that he mentioned, Zuck mentioned more capacity, I kind of like show him my rucksack and just maybe when I get back I can give you some materials and
More pockets?
yes,
Haha.
more
Yes.
holding space. I plan to kind of be the carrier for the group.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you bear the burden for your group.
I'm a beast of burden. Yes.
Oh, okay, beast. All right. Excellent.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
excited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
I have more armor to, more leather work to
Yes.
work on.
Yes. See you later.
Get there. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Yeah. So you guys have the.
You have leather armor, right?
Yes, top of the armor.
Yeah. Actually, could I get a can of leather polish?
Sure. That unfortunately I'm going to have to charge you.
Yes.
For.
How much?
It's only 3 silver.
Absolutely. Here you go.
3 silver. Just count
and
it.
I
Yeah.
give him just an extra silver for a tip.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
So that was 3. Okay.
4.
4. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, does that come with a polishing rag?
But yeah, it comes with all the components. You need.
Absolutely. Okay. Yes. I will see you after this journey.
As well, if you screw out the bottom of the container, there's a tiny little brush on it that you can scuff into even better.
Thank you.
All right. If that's everything, I'm going to get back to work. Thank you.
Were you with us, Graf?
I think it was around.
Yeah, I'd assume you guys are around.
Graf, look what I found.
What?
I bought for you.
What is it?
Show him armor polish for leather. If you unscrew the bottom, there's a brush, and here's the rag for polishing.
Interesting.
Now you can look shiny.
Well, thanks.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. I won't use it now because I know we're going out.
Yeah, well, I
But
mean,
when we get back,
obviously,
for sure, I'll
yes.
give it a shot. Thank you.
Does do you look like genuine? Like, are you like, whatever?
No, I'm excited.
Oh,
about
okay.
it. Yeah. How I'm
Graf's
right
hard to
now.
read sometimes.
Yeah, he's
that's
not
fine.
very the best.
No,
so.
that's good. Okay, let's to the stables. Or do you need to do anything in Mercall? Or you?
Oh no.
Yes.
Just
I
no
see
water.
you. I see you have no. Yes, you're good. Yes, your eyebrows are growing back.
Yes, they're coming in nicely.
Ooh. I'd like to go see
I
Rattler
can almost make an
Yep.
angry face.
and see
Oh,
if he's
jeez.
got any information on those vials of pus and the bear tooth.
Oh.
Shit.
Speaking with him,
Well, you're training.
Unfortunately, during I spent most of my time with you in training, so I haven't had a chance to sit down. But Vincent has mentioned that you guys are going on a quest. I will have it ready by the time you get back.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Oh, no
Riley.
problem. It was a pleasure. Pleasure learning with you.
If there's anything you would ever like that I could find for you in my journeys, just let me know.
Oh, actually, if
Keep
you're
an eye out
going,
for you.
if you're going to Pious Woods, I would like some leaves of the Pious branch.
Ooh, what can we do with those?
Oh, it'll be a surprise.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out for them.
What does the pious tree look like?
Oh, what does the pious?
What did you
I
just do?
just like clamp my teeth really hard.
So you have to keep your excitement. You have to keep it under control. And now we went through this in training. So you lick your lips when we're brewing potions, but you get a little crazy. The pious branch or the pious tree. It's quite hard to miss. It looks like a humanoid.
A humanoid?
Oh yes.
You'll understand when you see it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes. Well, long ago, when the vile Pious made the woods his home, the blood of his vile being did spawn a couple of blights, and some of them, since the evil has been taken away from the forest, they are now kind of just stuck in stasis, standing there since the power of their magic has left. So there should be still a few in there. It's bad luck to cut one down because they might come to life. But if you just take a couple branches off of them, it'll be great.
For scientists, we don't believe in luck.
Yes. It was lucky we didn't blow up the basement there that one day. But yes, sorry, it was calculated that we didn't blow up the basement. Yes, it was good.
I don't.
All right. Thank you.
I'm not sure I like you hanging around with this fellow. Anyways, let us be off to the stables. Is he a rat?
Rat
We
meat?
Yeah,
don't know.
he
Basically a
looks
rat.
like a rat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese?
All right. I bid you adieu.
Okay. Yes. So, you guys are all packed up. Everything.
Yep.
Anybody?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go to stable. Actually,
do we acquire any potions? Sorry.
If you'd like to buy some potions, you can.
No, I'm good.
I just want to refill my vials, like just with regular
all your vials are regular vials are filled.
How many would you say I could hold?
Your bandoiler holds 10, and then
I
I'd
already
say
have 10
your-
of the perfect ones.
Yeah, 10 of the perfect ones, and then I believe your pouch holds 10.
Okay, cool.
So you can hold 20 now.
Nice.
That's why I was giving you the bandoiler, so we can mess around with it.
I like it.
We'll use it till it's broken, and then I'll just take it from you in combat. I apologize. All right.
What's the like? How many bolts can I carry? Like, what's the?
I think it's 20. Is it?
20 can hold if you want to buy an extra like quiver. You can. That would hold them. They would just be a little bit more. Holy, listen to that whistle.
Pixie.
You could smells yes. Yeah, you can buy another quiver that can like go onto your waist or onto your back if you want. It wouldn't over encumber you yet, but it'd be a little
No, I
hard to
wouldn't
move.
bother.
It's got like 6 quivers.
Cool.
All right.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm
I'd be
excited to meet my donkey.
fine. I just didn't know if I could put more in my quiver, but if it's just 20 a quiver, then I'll just stick with the one I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, all packed up. If you recall, it does take about 2.5 days to get there, to travel.
Stop in the same place we stopped before.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Actually, you know what we'll do? You guys will stop for your first stop, the first day in. We'll do a round of watches here real quick. Actually, you know what we'll do? Deja vu.
So wait, what are we gonna do?
Weird.
Yeah,
Time travel?
Oh,
we will not break the minds yet. Yet.
yep. Let us do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just get a round of watches for you each, real quick. Just everyone roll a d20 for me.
Any modifier? Or just
No,
D20?
just d20. 8. What'd you get?
13.
13. What'd you get?
7.
10.
Yeah, nothing really transpires through nights. It's calm, quiet, still the warm air to the summer nights.
Do you have your own tent now? Yeah.
You did, you would have all your provisions. It's your normal backpack, explorer's pack. So you guys are
You're still
set to
carrying
go.
my tent though. Okay, good.
And we'll say that you guys are all on mounts, and you make it. Are you guys going to stop in at Veronica's villa, or yep?
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
I'd like to.
So as you guys are riding up, you see the lovely Veronica's villa. Zook, you think villa of like, oh, beautiful, awesome place. You see this cabin with the roof almost caved in, with just some hatching on the top, old logs for walls, and it's you can see some smoke coming out of the stack. And there's 2 windows on the front. There's a porch on the front with a little overhang, as well as the way you're coming up. You can tell that there's a back porch to it with a little hillside that goes down, and you can see water source through the trees. Although this time when you guys are here, the trees are in full bloom. Lots of greens this time, dark greens, light greens, and just no snow. Just very thick, lush ferns all
bear
along
traps,
the ground, and you guys make your way up. There is the hitch for your steeds outside of Veronica's villa. And, sorry, you can say something, Brad?
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't look like much, but trust me, it's a
Top
great
notch.
place. Yeah,
As
it's
you guys get
cozy.
close, there is a smell in the air. It was 2.5 days to travel, so you guys get there probably around lunchtime. So there is a smell of roast or something seasoned going on. And then the door kind of swings
Rat
open.
stew.
The hefty Veronica comes back through. Well, all be gone, little bastard! Look at these beautiful faces! Oh, come in here and give me a kiss, Graf. It's been forever. And as she goes for a hug, we're gonna stop it there for tonight. There, sorry, I'm running out of juice, and it's been a long day.
Yeah.
But once again, thank you to Sirenscape. That's an awesome program I'm using for the music that worked tonight because the tablet works. Thank you all for watching. It's been awesome.
Thank you for joining.
We'll be back next Tuesday, and again, sorry about the mix-up on our video 3, but
Yeah.
whatever, it'll all work out.
Yeah.
Nope.
But Once be posted on YouTube sometime this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, I guess.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Come on,
Share
tell your
it, share
friends,
it.
man.
Oh,
Get
no.
on. They cut me out just when I thought I was out. They pulled me right back in. So in the darkness, I will say, life's short. Be awesome to everyone, and see you next Tuesday.
Good night.
Hey,
Thanks for
yeah,
watching.
yeah.
Thanks for
Thank
watching.
you.